A sermon for the second Sunday after Christmas 2020. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. Thus begins the Gospel of St. John. This Gospel is different from the other three Gospels in that it has lots of dialogue and contains many of our Lord's long speeches. It does not tell a story in chronological order of the birth of our Lord, and then his childhood, and then his starting of the mission and the miracles. But the most famous miracle of our Lord in this Gospel is the changing of the water into wine at the wedding feast at Cana. At this time of year after Christmas and the beginning of the new year, we all have a chance to look at our lives and see where we are going. Of course, this year has been like no other because of the coronavirus pandemic, but we still have to think about the future when hopefully we've all been vaccinated and our life resembles something like normal. Things will never be the same again because we have had to do without many things we took for granted, and it has made us think about what is necessary in our lives and what is not. When the churches were closed during the national lockdown, maybe we realised what it was like to live in countries where the government persecutes Christians and tries to close their churches. Or like in the missions, when because of distances and poverty, the people only get Mass once a month, or whenever the priest can get there on safari. Every new year, people make New Year's resolutions and try to improve their lives. Maybe they join the gym, or try to lose weight, or stop smoking, or cut down on the consumption of alcohol. Sometimes these well-intentioned resolutions don't last too long, and they slip back into old habits. The beginning of St. John's Gospel introduces us to John the Baptist, who was related to our Lord, was preparing the people for the arrival of our Lord by baptizing people in the River Jordan and washing away their sins. John the Baptist told the people, "He who comes after me ranks before me, and from his fullness we have all received grace in return for grace."